Welcome to Power Code Music. In today's presentation, we are going to discuss and analyze the similarities, but primarily the differences between the Fender Acoustasonic Jazzmaster, Stratocaster, and Telecaster guitars. So if you are excited or intrigued in any way, shape, or form about this model series, then sit back, grab your coffee, and relax. You are not going to want to miss this video. Fender Acoustasonic hollow body guitars are expensive. We all know this, and may be out of the reach for many. However, if you can afford to buy one, it may be worth it, not only based on its great sound, but because the instrument can cover a wide range of acoustic and electric guitar tones. Just one Acoustasonic guitar may be worth the combined price of several other higher priced quality brand name instruments. Now, that's something to think about. Now, I'm a big fan of the Fender Acoustasonic model series. When I purchased my Acoustasonic Telecaster, I had big expectations for that instrument, and it delivered. After setup, it's still one of the best guitars I have ever played, and it sounds awesome. However, up until that point, I thought to myself, if you've seen one Acoustasonic guitar, then you've seen them all. However, after some analysis, I found that all Acoustasonic models from Fender are not created equal. Based on each individual instrument's sonic architecture, a specific model may appeal to a distinct crowd looking for a specific group of tones. Each model in the Acoustasonic series of guitars is different from one another, but only in certain areas. That's the point of note, only in certain areas. So if you're planning on purchasing one, it's strongly suggested that you know which types of tones you need for your music before you buy one that you think looks the hottest or has the most attractive body shape. The latest release in the Fender Acoustasonic model line is the Jazzmaster model. Of the Acoustasonic models, the Jazzmaster may be the most different. In this presentation, we're going to take a look at all three models in the line just to see what they can do and exactly in detail what makes them different from one another. Even if the Acoustasonic model series is out of your price range, knowing what these unique guitars can do may have you wondering if you might need to trade up. Let's start with the Acoustasonic model series features. The Acoustasonic series now includes Telecaster, Stratocaster, and Jazzmaster body styles, and these come in a variety of colors. And they all are manufactured in Corona, California, so they're American guitars. The controls on the Acoustasonic models function basically the same way. However, the voices that each model produces are different. The instruments are powered by a joint Fishman and Fender design acoustic engine. This creates a unique group of electric and acoustic tones that is a first for an individual guitar. Inside the guitars are three pickup systems that work together to create this sonic blend, which is a mixture of classic analog and digital technology designed to produce a new level of distinct voices. All Acoustasonic bodies are designed with an inset top using an integrated four-arm contour along with Fender's string instrument resonance system, its new SIRS design. This is intended to produce good tone even when the guitars are unplugged. First, let's confirm which Acoustasonic specifications are the same on all models in the series. Let's start with the bodies. The body materials for all the guitars in the series is mahogany. The body finishes are polyester satin matte finish. I love it. Now the necks. These are mahogany necks with 22 narrow, tall frets. They have a modern deep C shape They have ebony fingerboards with a 12-inch radius. They have biflex truss rods and white dot inlays with Graphtec nuts. In regards to the electronics, all Acoustasonic guitar controls work basically the same way. They consist of a master volume, a mod knob, and a 5-way switch. All Acoustasonic guitar electronics are basically the same. They consist of 3 pickup configurations. The first is an under saddle piezo pickup. The next is an internal body sensor pickup. And the last is a type of, depending upon the model, N4 magnetic pickup. In regards to the hardware, the bridge is a modern asymmetrical bridge with Graphtec bridge pins. And the tuning machines, these are chrome, and they are Fender standard cast sealed staggered tuning machines. In regards to miscellaneous features, all Acoustasonic guitars ship with the Fender Duratone 860CL coated phosphor bronze strings that come in the 11 to 52 size. All Acoustasonic guitars ship with the Fender 1225 Deluxe Gig Bag. I think at this price point, all of these guitars should come with a hard case, and that is something Fender needs to change. Get that together, Fender. Now, let's analyze which features are different on the Acoustasonic model series. Naturally, the body shapes for the Telecaster, Stratocaster, and Jazzmaster guitars are different. We all have eyes, we can see that. This will have a significant difference though, based on the shape and size of each instrument in the model series. Let's move on to the voice selection configurations. This is the most important part of the differences within this model series for each guitar. Each Acoustasonic guitar offers 5 discrete voice pairs. They come in pairs. A curated collection of acoustic and electric voices can be played solo or blended with the mod knob to create an almost infinite number of combinations of those voice pairs. So, position 5 on the switch is closest to the neck. Position 1 is furthest away. Within the switch, this sets up each voice pair. And the mod knob selects which voice you're going to use within that set. So for instance, voice A is on the mod knob when I turn it fully counterclockwise. All right, that is in my direction, fully counterclockwise. That's the A voice. The B voice is fully counterclockwise using the mod knob. That's how you select that particular voice. Now we've reached the heart of our presentation, which is the Fender Acoustasonic model voice tone differences. Here you can see we have the Acoustasonic series broken down by model, which is Telecaster, Stratocaster, and Jazzmaster, and then we have them further grouped by position switch. So let's start off with the Telecaster position switch 5, which is titled Core Acoustics. Now we move on to the Stratocaster position 5. Of course, that's also titled a Core Acoustics group. The Jazzmaster has no position title for its 5 switch setting. Now the first voice pair on the Telecaster, or should I say first voice in the pair, which is A, is the Sitka Spruce Rosewood Dreadnought. On the Stratocaster, voice A in the pair is the Sitka Spruce Mahogany Dreadnought. On the Jazzmaster, voice A is the Rosewood Dreadnought, and you can see the descriptions for all 3. The B voice, or second voice in the voice pair on the Telecaster, is the Alpine Spruce Rosewood Auditorium. Moving on to the Stratocaster, voice B in the pair for switch 5 is the Sitka Spruce Rosewood Concert with Slotted Headstock. And with the Jazzmaster, voice B, or the second voice in the pair, is the mahogany slope shoulder. Now remember, on all positions in the switch, each voice pair can be blended using the mod knob. So it's a very cool feature on these guitars. Let's go back to the Telecaster and move the switch down to position 4. On the Telecaster, position 4 is titled, or should I say this pairing is titled, Alternative Acoustics. The same is true for position 4 on the Stratocaster. On the Jazzmaster, there is no title for position 4. Let's go back to the Telecaster. In the voice pair, the first voice, which is voice A, is on the Telecaster the Engelmann Spruce Maple Small Body. On the Stratocaster, voice A is the Sitka Spruce Walnut Small Body scale. On the Jazzmaster, voice A on position 4 is the Mahogany Jumbo. And again, you can check out the descriptions for all three. Moving to voice B on position 4, the second voice, on the Telecaster, this is the Sitka Spruce Mahogany Dreadnought. Position for voice B on the Stratocaster is the Sitka Spruce Mahogany Americana Dreadnought. And position for voice B on the Jazzmaster is the All Mahogany Small Body. And again, check out the descriptions for all three of those. Let's move on to the next position switch, which is position switch 3 on all guitars. And we'll start out with the Telecaster. The title for this area is Percussion and Enhanced Harmonics. Moving over to the Stratocaster position 3, we have the same title there, but on the Jazzmaster, position 3 has no title for that voice pair. Moving back to the Stratocaster, the first voice, or voice A, for position 3 is the Sitka Spruce Brazilian Rosewood Dreadnought. On the Stratocaster, voice A for position 3 is Sitka Spruce Rosewood Auditorium. On position 3, voice A for the Jazzmaster is the Rosewood Auditorium. You can check out the descriptions again for those. Moving back to the Telecaster, voice B on position 3 for the voice pair, this is just basically something that adds body pickup to the above voice, and you see the description there. The Stratocaster for voice B for position 3 says the same, adds body pickup to the above voice. Now when you go to the Jazzmaster, however, for position 3, voice B is a body sensor pickup, and it's different. Creates a percussive top, and you can check out the rest of the description there. So it's very different from the Telecaster and the Stratocaster. Now let's move down to position 2 on all guitars. And we'll start with the Telecaster. Position 2 on the Telecaster is titled Acoustics and Electric Blend. The same is true for the Stratocaster position 2. It has the same title. Now, position 2 on the Jazzmaster does not have a title. So let's go back to the Telecaster. The first voice, which is voice A on position 2 on the Telecaster, is the Sitka Spruce Mahogany Dreadnought. On the Stratocaster, the first voice, which is voice A, is an Engelmann Spruce Rosewood Dreadnought. Now on the Jazzmaster, voice A for position 2 is a Lo-Fi Piezo. You can see the descriptions again for all three. The second voice on position 2, starting with the Telecaster, is this blends electric pickup to the above voice. And it tells you what that does in that regard. You can check out the description. On the Stratocaster, on position 2, voice B is the Fender Electric Clean. They tell you won't believe your ears when you hear that your acoustic guitar can do that. Well, let's move on to the Jazzmaster. Voice B on position 2 is the Lo-Fi Piezo Crunch. And we check out the description there. So with that, let's move on to the final and last position,
for all guitars, which is position 1, and we'll start with the Telecaster. Position 1 on the Telecaster is entitled the electric group. On the Stratocaster, position 1 is also titled the electric group, and of course on the Jazzmaster there is no title for the position 1 voice group. Let's start with the Telecaster. The first voice, which is voice A, is a Fender electric clean voice. On the Stratocaster, voice A for position 1 is a Fender electric fat semi-clean. And on the Jazzmaster, position 1, voice A is the Fender electric fat semi-clean as well. So as you can see, the Stratocaster and the Jazzmaster have similar voice titles, but when you look at the descriptions, they're very different as to what those voices do, because the Jazzmaster has a different type of N4 pickup. Let's move on to voice B for position 1, and we'll start with the Telecaster. Voice B is a Fender electric fat semi-clean as well. And moving to the Stratocaster, voice B for position 1 is a Fender electric dirty voice. And last but not least, the Jazzmaster, position 1, voice B, is a Fender overdriven electric. And they tell you turn up the power for this overdriven tone that's sure to melt the paint off the walls. So there you have it. Those are all of your voice tone differences for the Fender Acoustasonic model series.
In summary, based on the differences in voices from one model to another, it's important to know what sound you need and want before purchasing a specific Acoustasonic guitar model. Any Acoustasonic instrument in this series has the ability to replace or cover the sounds of many different types of acoustic and or electric guitars in a home studio or stage environment. Well, that is a wrap. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button on your screen now to join our group. We have new videos coming out every 7 to 10 days. We would love to have you be a part of our group. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below and let us know what you think about this video. And check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify. While you're here, listen to some of the music, watch some of the other videos, let us know what you think about that too. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you soon.